Dennis Weaver here for the District 8 preview for week number 1 of the Tennessee high school football season. Defending district champion Columbia opens the week at home on Thursday under the television lights as they play host to Dickson County. With a Lions report, here's the hardest working man in radio, Dan James.
The Columbia Central Lions had a short week to prepare for Thursday Night Lights' televised home game with Dickson County at Lindsey Nelson Stadium. Last Friday night's impressive 31-0 shutout of district rival Lawrence County displayed the Lions' toughness and tenacity. It gave Lions fans a look at a few players who have changed playing positions for this season, albeit for the better. Key defensive plays by Brad Cheatham, Maverick Dickinson, and a host of other Lions were the keys to the win, with offensive backs Chris Martin, Devontae Martin, receiver Dre Hall, and quarterback Matthew Marcrom adding to the victory. Dickson County wants revenge for last season's loss on their home turf and prepared to upset the Lions on Thursday Night Lights before a mid-state television crowd. For the District 8 preview, I'm Dan James.
Tullahoma will try to bounce back from a physical loss as they take on Cookeville. From WHMT and the Tullahoma Sports Network, here is Scott Chastain.
Both the Tullahoma Wildcats and the Cookeville Cavaliers will be hungry for their first win of the young season when they square off tonight at Wilkins Stadium. Week 0 saw the Cavaliers fall 28-0 to Brentwood, while the Cats dropped a 34-13 decision to McGavock. New Cookeville head coach Scott Cook makes his first visit to John Olive Boulevard, and one of these quality programs is going to be 0-2 when the final whistle blows. Cookeville at Tullahoma, tonight at 7 at Wilkins Stadium. I'm Scott Chastain for the Tullahoma Sports Network.
Shelbyville opens their home schedule hosting Warren County. For WLIJ Jacks Radio, Rusty Reed checks in with the Eagles report.
The Shelbyville Central High School Golden Eagles look to go 2-0 this Friday night as they have their home opener where they'll play host to the Pioneers of Warren County. Shelbyville Central High School Golden Eagles, a big win last week over the Red Raiders of Coffee County, chalking up over 213 yards in the rushing column, thanks in part to Marquise Morton, MTSU commit, and also Marquise Lyons, both right at the 100-yard mark on the night. This Friday night, it's Shelbyville and Warren County. Kickoff is set for 7 o'clock at Eagle Stadium. Reporting live for the District 8 AAA preview in WLIJ Radio and the Shelbyville Sports Network, I'm Rusty Reed.
Lawrence County will host Giles County in the annual Cowbell game. With the Cats report, this is Stanley Wilson of WDXE.
The Lawrence County Wildcats are preparing for the annual Cowbell game this week in Lawrenceburg. Head coach David Marston and the team are preparing to take on a very good AA Giles County squad that beat Lincoln County last week. The Wildcats were shut out in Columbia last Friday, and getting the offense going has been a top priority this week in practice. The Bobcat-Wildcat rivalry dates back to 1950, and it should be another cat fight at Hendrick Stagg Stadium Friday night. I'm Stanley Wilson reporting for WDXE Sports.
Lincoln County hits the road again, this time traveling to Murfreesboro to take on Siegel. For 105.5 YTM, we welcome in Donnie Honey.
Lincoln County Falcons travel to Murfreesboro this week to take on the 1-0 Siegel team down Franklin 53-7 last week. Siegel is loaded on offense. Brent Stockstill, son of Rich Stockstill, MTSU football coach, and Tay Martin, receiver, lead the offense that is loaded with talent. Lincoln County Falcons coming off 35-0 disappointing loss to Giles County last week. We'll try to right the ship this week as we travel up for a non-district game against Siegel. Game time is 7 o'clock at Siegel Stadium. For YTM FM 105.5, it's Donnie Honey reporting.
Coming off a big home win last week, Franklin County travels to Lebanon. Covering the Rebels for WCDT, this is Al Clark.
Franklin County will be in hostile territory as they take on the Blue Devils in a brand new stadium at Lebanon. And the Blue Devils, coming off an opening season loss at Mid-State Power Mount Juliet, will be sky high to claim a victory in this historic first game in their new home. The Rebels will have to stay focused and play well for 4 complete quarters in order to win. Despite epic performances by the Rebels' Nunley and Wells running back duo in last week's win over Chattanooga Howard, head coach Jim Carr was not satisfied with the team's overall performance. You can catch all the action on WCDT and follow us right after the game for Friday Night Thunder. I'm Al Clark reporting for the District 8 preview.
That does it for the District 8 Roundup. I'm Dennis Weaver of Friday Night Thunder. Check out our website, FridayNightThunder.com.